My husband's been here for probably 8 years. He comes and has taken some of our grandchildren, and I did not want to come for two reasons. I wanted him to be in charge of the grandkids and have a good bonding experience, and I really was a little bit afraid to be here. Once I had been here like a day, I could see that I was perfectly safe, and there was so much to learn and observe and watch and be involved with that I can't believe that the days have gone by. It's been a really wonderful serving experience, both for me. It's been as good for me as it has been for whatever I have done, whoever I have served. You know how you want to do something for someone? You want to make a difference in the world, quote unquote. I mean, we were in Africa. I wanted to do something. It was such a poor country. And here I found that there is something that I can physically do, emotionally do, and mentally do for someone, and it's going to make a difference. I can see that it makes a difference, and that yes, right. I get the benefit of all of that. Right. So that's what I love about here.
I went through a long period of life of being a single mother and a school teacher, and sometimes those situations can be a little bit overwhelming. But if you serve others, you get your mind off yourself, and you start thinking about other things other than yourself, and suddenly you feel good, you feel happy, you feel useful, you feel needed. And a lot of my life, my service was mostly to my own family and relatives and close neighbors and friends. Now Merle's been involved in humanitarian a lot longer than I have, but it definitely expands your world when you think even outside of your neighborhood and your family and friends. So that's been kind of a new experience for me. They had us go to that school for the migrant workers, and these beautiful little children come in, and they're all dressed up, and parents have gone to a great deal of trouble to put them in costumes and paint their faces, and you could just see the excitement of those children. And we sat and did cookies with them, and they were so sweet and so thrilled, because after you walk out of there and you see where these children live, and it's total poverty. There are no kitchens. They do their laundry out in the open, in an open cement thing. They just don't have what we're used to. And you see that, and then you think how much that child having an education is going to make a difference in their life compared to what their parents can give to them, and how an education is just the key to getting them out of that poverty. And so then you come back and you want to do whatever you can to help every child that you can see. And so the more people that are able to provide a scholarship or sponsor a student or anything like that, the more help we can give to those children that are born into that situation in poverty. And we were able to paint today the little pots with the girl that we're going to sponsor, and that was it's really neat to have an actual person. It makes it personal. You're not just sending your check off to some unknown place, because you know it's really going to make a difference in that girl's life.
I came to Project Amigo because of my contact with a member of Rotary, and I became familiar with their story. At one point I contributed maybe a fifth of a surveillance system and security fence for a dormitory for about 24 students in a larger town away from Project Amigo, so the kids, particularly girls, could be safe. And I've been to Mexico 4 or 5 times previously, and to be able to go down and have service rather than just tourism appealed to me greatly. We were uncertain as to the accommodations, and I've stayed from anything from Sandy Beach in a sleeping bag at Rocky Point to very nice hotels in Mexico City, and the accommodations were excellent. You had hot water. We even had a king bed with plenty of room, so it was better than the standard hotel room in a hotel.